My name is Jackia Harris, and I am a clinician intern. Um,
Hi.
Hello, and I'll be going over your session today with you. Whatever we talk about today is confidential. Nothing will be disclosed. I can't tell anyone about what we done talked about. This is a judgmental free zone. And yes, can you tell me a little bit about yourself, some background about why you are here today?
Yeah. Um, to start off, just a little bit about like me and what I do. So I work at a flower shop. Um, I really love like growing things and putting pretty things together. And I work mainly with brides on their floral arrangements for their weddings. Um, the main reason I guess I'm here is I'm really struggling with like being happy with my life and where I'm at. Um, I have been with my boyfriend for 7 years now, and I just feel like we're going nowhere. Um, a little background, he got a traumatic brain injury when we had only been dating for like a year or two. Um, and he's had like a lot of like anger issues and behavioral stuff since his traumatic brain injury. And I'm really struggling with seeing where we go from here as a couple. I just feel like I'm his caretaker more than his girlfriend. Um, Also, in the middle of COVID, his dad died from COVID. And I've always kind of struggled with like being a germaphobe or a clean freak or whatever, but it's really ramped up since COVID. Um, I have like a routine when I come home from work. I come in the door, I immediately take my shoes off and I wipe my shoes down with Clorox wipes or whatever based on what material the shoes are. Um, I then have to put them up in the closet so they're not out ever. Um, and then I wipe down my phone and my boyfriend's phone with Clorox wipes. And then I have to wash my hands. And then I have to go shower. And more times than not, when I'm done showering, I will clean the entire house and wash my hands like 4 or 5 more times in between like each cleaning task throughout the house. Um, and even after all of that, I'm sitting on the couch at night and I'm still just overthinking and getting so anxious about what's dirty in the house or what I could clean better or if I missed something. And it's just like it's gotten so bad that I can't think about anything else when I come home from work other than what germs did I pick up out in the world and bring into my home. And I have to like disinfect literally everything, whether I touched it that day or not. Um, so kind of a two pronged reason why I'm here. One, I just feel like I'm struggling with those like for lack of a better way to talk about like an obsessive compulsive kind of stuff. Um, and I'm really struggling with. I just feel really hopeless in my relationship where my life is at. I'm 30 years old and I feel like I have nothing to show for it as far as like my personal life.
Okay.
So,
So, on a level to 1 to 10, how high would you say you're overwhelmed, frustrated, or stressed out?
most days I'd say I'm at an 8.
At an 8. Okay. So, so do it go the compulsive disorder of cleaning? Like, which one do you think is your highest
I honestly think that a lot of my
stress come from?
cleaning stuff is because of how unhappy I am.
Mm.
Um, I often, this might be the wrong idea, but because I'm not a clinician or anything, but sometimes I feel like I feel like I have no control in my life. So I exercise control by cleaning so much.
Okay.
Um, but I do at the same time have that really high level of anxiety about cleaning and germs. But I really think the presenting sort of problem in my life is my relationship and just the lack of happiness I have at home.
So did you have a conversation with your spouse, well, your partner, in regards to maybe some counseling on his end, some therapy on his end? Like, did you speak with his father about him helping out more, or?
So, I have talked to my boyfriend a couple times about kind of how I'm feeling. Um, Before his brain injury, we did have like a really good rapport and we could communicate really well. I've noticed the couple times I've brought it up since his brain injury and kind of like where I felt like he was lacking. Um, he just kind of like discounts what I'm feeling and just like explodes. Um, I'm not entirely proud of this, but I did sort of give him an ultimatum. And I just told him like a month ago that I was giving him 3 months to like get it together or I was gone. But I just feel so guilty about leaving him because of his brain injury. Like he can't control that. I feel like I should be more understanding.
Okay. So it's great that you set those boundaries, because it can show in many ways of him trying. He can seek help. He can try and do different things or learn different techniques. He can, both of you guys, you blowing up and you're being compulsive with cleaning, you can do different tasks like mindfulness, breathing in, breathing out techniques, coloring, journaling, is different things that you can do rather than cleaning. But if that's your safe space, then do it, but don't do it too excessive to the point where it's like it's driving you crazy. So
Mhm.
if then you need to find something else to do, to gather your thoughts. But setting boundaries is a good technique. And that setting boundaries is something that people need to always set. Like your emotions, like how do you feel as though, like I hear you say the guilt.
Mhm.
How does that make you feel inside that, okay, I feel guilty if I leave, but I'm not happy? Like how does that really make you feel? Do you see a future in this? Like how is that gonna, like, do you see a future in it? Like how would you feel as though you continue to run your lifestyle like this? Is it gonna be helpful? Is maybe you seeing the good in him somewhere?
Mhm.
So how
I
can
I honestly don't know that I have an answer. Honestly, I really wonder sometimes if I do see good in him and that's why I feel guilty, or if I just feel guilty because I make myself feel guilty. I guess I would have to think about that because I don't know that I have an answer for why I feel guilty about leaving him.
Okay. So we can wrap this up. Next time that I see you, I would want to, like, I want you to gather your thoughts and journal, so you can share back with me on guilt tripping or manipulation, or, some exercises that, will make you start thinking more about, okay, I'm not tripping out. I'm not feeling this way because, it makes you feel, when you write things out and you read it back to yourself, then you start to understand more of, okay, I'm not going to live like this. Like, you have to set boundaries for yourself. If you don't set boundaries for yourself, then a person will walk all over you. But I do want you to journal and report back to me next time we speak regarding this incident. But I hope you have a good day.
Thank you so much. I will do that.
Thanks.